Good morning, dear students. This is Kshitij Mehta, your computer science teacher. I welcome you all for PowerPoint presentation on shortcut keys for calc. And let's get started with the slideshow from beginning. We have completed all the course, and with the add of knowledge into your thought process and to learn new techniques of calc, the shortcut keys help us to quickly use these keys, operate these keys, and add such functions which will help us to quickly do our daily work in calc, that is spreadsheet, which is being used as a LibreOffice calc. In LibreOffice calc, that is a spreadsheet, and quickly we can use it, the functions, for smooth functioning of our work with a smartness and fast completion of our work. So shortcut keys help us in that context. Few shortcuts I am sharing with you, which you will love to do it. First is Control plus Home. When I click Control button from the keyboard, at the same time I press with another finger Home on the keyboard, what it will do, it will move the cursor to the first cell in the sheet. The first cell in the sheet is cell A1. Let's see. I am also sharing the practical work so that you come to know that how it is working. A1, and now I'll take the cursor. This is the cursor. This is the navigation cursor. With the help of the arrow keys, that is the left arrow key, I go to left hand side. With right arrow key, I go to right hand side. With top arrow key, I go on the top side. With bottom arrow key, I go down side. So this is a navigation cursor which will help me to navigate in the sheet. Okay, so I'm keeping my cursor in this location and typing B1, and or I will type E1, it would be much better, right? That's it. So I will write down E and 1. This is the current location, E1. Now the shortcut key which we are supposed to use is Control plus Home. So let's do it. Control and Home. Can you see the cursor immediately jump to the first cell, that is A1. I'm showing you the practical at the same time so that you can practice it in your own sheet, right? So Control plus Home will take us, that is the cursor, to the first cell in the sheet. Control plus End moves the cursor to the last cell on the sheet that contains data. So let's see this also. Same way. Tom in capital letters, enter key, you go to the last sheet or any of one of the cells and write down Jerry. Okay, and I'm placing by using Control plus Home. I'm directly jumping to A1. Now Control plus End. Control and End. It will jump to Jerry. As you know, Tom and Jerry are always jumping with amongst each other, right? So I'm doing the same. Control plus Home. The cursor jumping to Tom. Control plus End. The cursor is jumping to Jerry. This is the end of the cell. That is the beginning of the cell. Tom is the beginning of the cell. Jerry is the end of the cell. So Control plus End moves the cursor to the last cell on the sheet that contains data. Control plus left arrow moves the cursor to the left edge of the current data range. If the column to the left of the cell that contains the cursor is empty, the cursor moves to the next column to the left that contains data. Let's see. Before that, I will fill the data. Roll number, name of the student, subject, total, and percentage. Okay, roll number is this. Say for example, Tom. English he scored 99, computer he scored 100, genius fellow. 79 in science. Now for total, I use the formula C2 plus D2 plus E2 and press the enter key. You get this percentage total. And now the percentage is total divided by how many subjects? English, computer and science. There are 3 subjects. So out of 3. So quickly you will get the percentage. Okay, so this is the percentage scored by Tom. I am entering another data. Jerry scored 89, 99, 100 in science. Now instead of typing the formula, I will use the autofill option. Take the mouse pointer here, left click, drag the button down. Same way for the percentage. Take it here, left click, drag the button down, and you get the percentage quickly. Same way, another data I'm entering for Hariharan. 100, 100, 100. Super score. All are genius. Left. Drag it down. Drag it down. And this is how you have done the things faster. Okay. Now the cursor I have kept it in the last sheet, and we are learning here Control plus left arrow key moves the cursor to the left edge of the current data range. So I'll use Control plus left arrow key from the keyboard. You will see that edge, it will be A4, so it should jump there. Got it? So it has jumped to the first cell of the row 4 and column A. so it would be A4, right? Now same way, if I take an example of computer, I remove the data. Now suppose your cursor is at 100, that is E4. Now you want to shift towards left hand side, but there is no data here. So in D4 there is no data, so cursor will directly jump to C4. So let's see, control plus left arrow key, got it? So instead of jumping into the computer D4, the cursor immediately jumped from E4 to C4. Once again, control and left arrow key. But if the data is there, then definitely cursor will jump to the first extreme left hand side of the entire row. That is what control plus left arrow is all about. Next, control plus shift plus F9 recalculates all formulas in all sheets. Control plus shift plus F9. Now, if I change the data, say for example in D2, control plus shift plus F9, if I click on that, what happens? See, automatically it is changing the data. Subsequently, if we made changes in other data also, it will change. Okay, dear children, next, control plus F8 highlights cells containing values. Highlights cells containing value. So if you want to quickly search data in which values are there, then you are supposed to use control plus F8. So right now the data which is written is in black color. Okay, so control and F8, if I use, values means the numbers. See, values means the numbers in the entire sheet. Wherever I have written the values, the color is changed to blue color or green color. Now you will say, so if we want to remove the highlighted color, then what we should do? Then we are supposed to do again control plus F8. Once again, control plus F8 will quickly highlight the values in the cells. Control plus F8. So it has been highlighted. Again, if you want to remove the highlighted numbers, again use control plus F8. Clear? Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the teaching. You will say, sir, is it possible that if I do the same thing, both the sheets, it would be highlighted? Okay, let's see. We will copy the data from first sheet and go to sheet number 2, Control V. Okay, now the data I'm changing 1010, 1020, 1030. Name I am changing Radha, Kishan and Mirza. Scored 100, 100 and 100. Computer 88, 88 and 88. Science 69, 69 and 69. Okay, now I take the cursor to first sheet and do the same task again. Control plus F8. Now you will say, sir, can we go to sheet 2? Yes, please go to sheet 2. This is sheet 2. Wow, the entire sheet, whether it is sheet 1 or sheet 2, it has converted and highlighted all the numbers, all the values in all the cells are being highlighted with blue and green color. You are in sheet 2 using Control plus F8. Will it change? Yes, it's changing. Both the sheets? Yes, both the sheets it is changing. Hope you enjoyed learning. Have a nice and a smiling day. Thank you.